Kololol, Yoba Shimmer Shaiba Shimmer Kakwadash, the Brennas the Apostles of James Great Millstone. This is a shot from James Vigilant, and today's breakdown is based on if muscle or beard make you a man. And we know that keeping a beard is the first sign of being a man, because a beard is something that represents a man, you know? It's a manly badge. When you're a child, you don't grow a beard, right? But in this society, you have woman actually setting the standard of a man, right? You have in a woman say a man should be clean cut, all his beard should be missing, right? And other standards them set, right? What a man supposed to do from what a man don't supposed to do, and them thing them. Right, so let's start off with the precept, Isaiah 3 verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. Yes, because woman setting the standard is ruling over you, yo. Right? When you have a worse, when you have a woman, I tell you say you're supposed to cut off your beard. And the scriptures were supposed to be the guideline, say a man supposed to grow them beard. It's going all off and all wrong, yo. He said, "Oh my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the ways of thy path." Right? Because it's a shame, yo, if you see some big, thick, muscular man, and when you check them background, them actually get beat by them woman, right? So all that muscle to be beaten by a weaker vessel, right? Because woman is a weaker vessel, yo. And I'm sure if that muscular person, that muscular male is supposed to react to those beating, the woman couldn't do nothing about it, yo. Because woman is a weaker vessel. But woman play mind games. Right? Woman play mind games to set you in a trap. So that you have to be aware of. Don't let a woman set a standard, yo. Right? If she say A, worse if you're a man of a lad, if she say A and it ain't corresponding with the Heavenly Father word, you're supposed to say B, which correspond with the Heavenly Father's word, yo. So let's get the other precept. Alright, so as I was explaining before, no matter how much muscle you have, right, or power, to be a better word, because those two things I mentioned in show power, right, the muscle and the beard, right? So if you have any of those and you still okay, if you have any of those and you're still being conquered by a woman, right, that shows you don't have any standard. This is an example of that. This is First Esdras, because yeah, It's not an easy task, but you have to keep your standard. This is First Ezra 4 verse 9. It even, let me start up further. Alright, let me start verse 20. Go on down. It says, a man leaveth his father, his own father, that brought him up, and his own country, and cleaveth unto his wife. He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remembereth neither father, nor mother, nor country. But this also ye must know, that woman have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil, and give and bring all to woman? Yeah. He say, yea, a man taketh his sword, and goeth his way to rob and steal, to sail upon the sea, and over rivers, and look upon lions, and go in darkness, and when he had stolen and robbed, he bringeth it to his love. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother. Right? Because you become one flesh. He say, yea, many there be have run out of their wits, and become wits for woman, and become servant for their sake. Yeah, as I was mentioning, you have big muscular man getting beaten by them woman. He say, many also have perished, have erred and sinned for woman. Yes, so you have to be careful of these women, right? Day in, day out, these women plague you, right? Whether it's when you keep in a standard and saying you ain't going to commit adultery, right? And these women try to play with you, right? He say, and now do ye not believe me? Is not the king great in his power? Do not all regions fear to touch him? Yeah, back to the muscular man, right? A man who do dare look on a muscular man, especially a skinny man, and look a fight with him, right? But a woman will, you see, yet did I see him, and what? Up Upim, the king's concubine, the daughter of the admirable Bacchus, sitting at the right hand of the king, and taking the crown from the king's head, and sitting it up on her own head. She also struck the king with her left hand, and yet for all this the king gaped and gazed upon her with open eyes. If she laughed upon him, he laughed also, but if she took any displeasure at him, The king was fain to flatter that she might be reconciled again. Right, so this is a very great one where bring judgment upon people, but yet still a woman playing him idiot. That's so tricky woman be. Right, so you have to be careful of these women. Right, worse in this time and age where their godliness is an all-time low. Right, let me just interject this precept. Right, this is First Peter 3 verse 6. Even as Sarah obeyed Abram. Yeah, let's start off further. Verse 5. For after this manner, in the old time, the holy women also who trust in God adorn themselves, being in subjection unto their own husband. Right? Not trying to set standards, but helping the man to be a better person, a better man. Right? Even as Sarah obeyed Abram, calling him Lord, whose daughter ye are, as long as ye do well, and are not afraid with any amazement. Right, so woman's supposed to be like this, but they're following the devil, which is Esau, which is the white man today. Right? Alright, the banking elites. So back to the scripture. You say, okay, reconcile again. O ye men, how can it be but woman should be strong, seeing they do thus? Then the king and the prince looked one upon another, so he began to speak of the truth. O ye men, are not women strong? Right? Because them play the mind game, yes. Right? And them try to catch you. But you have to keep it. And even when you set your standards, you have to keep them. Right? Because they will pass the boundary and you have to catch them up. Right? Because it is setting them to test you. It's great is the earth, high is heaven, swift is the sun in his course, for he compasseth the heaven round about, and fetch his course again to his own place in one day. Alright, so last precept and then close off. Alright, this is a word from a woman. Alright, this is Proverbs, last precept to close off this breakdown. This is Proverbs 31, verse 1. The word of the king Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. Right, this is how holy the woman usually be, and this was written for example for this time. What my son, and what the son of my womb, and what the son of my vows. Give not thy strength unto woman, nor the ways to that which destroy kings. Right, this is a woman speaking, and it said, don't give your strength unto woman, nor thy ways to that which destroyed kings. Right, so I hope this breakdown was edifying to you brothers out there, you Akims out there, and Kalalal, Yahweh Hashem, Yahshai, Hashem, Rakakwadash, the brothers to the apostles of James, Great Millstone, Shalom.